Hello, Aaron Willis. There's Terry already. Oh my God, do you guys sit on the computer all the time? Okay. I'm going to turn my monitorization on. Got 5 people watching. I'll be with you in a second here. Okay. Monetized. All righty then. Oop. Getting closer, Terry. I've started dating them so that you don't get so confused. Hello. Okay, Grizz. Terry, check out your email. RV Lucky. Hello, RV. Would you like to come up? I think I have your email. Let me check you out here. Hell, it didn't just pop up. No. Hello, Stray. Well, I don't have it, I guess. Wrong one. There's Terry.
Hey, Kim.
Hello, Terry.
Hello, everyone. So how's Kim today?
Oh, pretty lazy.
So what you making your fryer today?
I went to Senior Citizen and they had roast pork, I think it was. It's pretty good. I went to Walmart a little bit ago and got me some chicken thighs. I'm going to do that again. I really like that. Okay, Stray.
Hey, Stray. Oh my God. I've been working on this piece for 6 hours now, and I'm still not even remotely even close to even start burning it.
Well, I hope you don't count your time.
If I count my time, I would be in the insane asylum by now. I got 2 avatars that I gotta do as soon as I can get stuff. As soon as I get stuff up and running. And I'm working on one of them now that's kicking my rear end. It's been kicking my rear end for almost 7 hours. I started at 12 o'clock this afternoon.
Hello, Robert.
Hello,
Check
Robert.
if you'd like to come up. Are you still there, RV?
This is what I'm working on.
Okay, hang on a second. Okay.
I've been working, and I just finally got the first part done. I'm working on the second part now. It took me almost 7 hours to get done tracing it out. Now I'm working on the final black outline of it. You figure
I wouldn't have the steady hand or the patience to do that.
my patience is already ran out like 4 hours ago.
Well, quit.
There ain't nothing else to do. If I don't keep my mind occupied, I will literally go bat crazy. And I mean literally bat crazy.
Well, I thought about doing a live stream this morning and I just didn't make it.
I was wondering where you was at. I was about to send Lassie out looking for you.
It timing, you know. If I don't get on here early enough, then I run into lunchtime.
Yeah, I thought I was gonna send Lassie out looking for you. I thought you fell in
Oh,
a
well,
well or something.
yeah. Robert, you still there?
I think Robert passed out. Passed out or passed out or jumped offline for a minute. That's the most perfect sound in the world. And plus, it doesn't help that I got two kids that don't want to listen to me since me and their mother got divorced. It just went to hell, but with me and the kids.
I understand. And you can't whip them.
Nope.
You can, but you know, they want to get you in trouble.
I've been fighting with them ever since they got home from school.
Okay, Robert. There's not much going on.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for the auction to start tonight.
Oh, your coins.
No, Joe Durbin's auction.
Okay, explain. I don't know who that is.
Oh, he does auctions on Wednesdays and Fridays. Um, he has half dollars, piece dollars.
So it's coins.
Yeah,
Okay, that's what I said.
proof sets and stuff like that. Sometimes some stuff goes cheap, and sometimes certain coins goes for a good amount of price, a good amount.
I never was interested in coins.
Hey, Kim and Terry, let me know.
Hello, Chris.
Is my
Hey,
mic low or is that good?
See, this is how far I've made it so far on 7 hours without going to a insane asylum.
Is my mic low or is it good?
It's good.
Okay. 'Cause I was going to switch over to the phone if need be.
No, it's good. It's not pouring down rain here, but we got your rain.
Well, we sure had some nice weather today. It got up like 65 today.
Wow.
Hey, Stray and Robert and Aaron.
Hey, Grizz, you don't look like a Grim Reaper tonight.
I don't look like one tonight. No, not tonight.
No, yesterday morning or whatever it was, you had that cover over your head like that.
Yeah, I had my hoodie on. Plus, I had my fleece blanket over me.
Kind of made you look like a Grim Reaper.
Yeah.
Hello, Tim's World.
Hola, hello.
Turbo, Tim.
Junior Little.
Hello, Junior.
Hey, Greg.
Dr. Greg.
I got to get caught up on watching Greg's videos. I fall way behind on his videos.
So how are you doing today, Grizz?
I'm doing better than I was.
How are you feeling from your fall?
Yeah, I'm still sore, but getting better.
Yeah, just take it one day at a time. One day at a time.
Oh yeah. I got me a fire going here. Let's see if I can get it showing with the computer. Oh, your fire is bigger and better, but mine's over here where I can plug in. Where is it at? Come on, where's the fire at? There it is. Got my bucket fire going.
You got a stick, marshmallows, and hot dogs?
What's that?
You got a stick for marshmallows and hot dogs?
Yeah. No, I don't like marshmallows per se. Hot dogs would be all right, but I ain't got any right now.
Oh, come on. Those nice black burnt marshmallows on the end of the stick. Oh, that's the best way to go around a fire.
I'm not that much into sugar. Well, I mean, I like my sugar in my coffee and my tea, but
There's Iron Dog.
I'm surprised
Last,
there's an engagement ring with that, Iron Dog.
last time I went camping, I was roasting some marshmallows, and my stupidity, I got it nice and black the way I like it. Instead of letting it cool down for like a couple seconds,
Oh man,
I really got it in my mouth. Oh my God. Oh, my mouth was burning.
Yeah, I like it, Robert. I like it. Fancy water. California foo-foo water. Hey, by the way, I haven't heard Iron Dog. Have you heard the results on that biopsy deal that you had done? I hadn't heard anything on that, and well, I know a lot of us have been concerned about that for you. Now we know that the deal that you went in today was just for some love making.
Oh my God. That video that he made about that stuff he had to drink. Oh my heavens.
I was waiting for it, but
you need to watch that.
I watched it. That was a great video. I loved it. I just kept waiting all the way to the end. I just knew that he was going to jump up out of his chair and take off running for the bathroom.
Yeah, okay. I seen your comment on there about that. Did you find that candy bar you stole?
Yeah, did they find your candy bar? No, Iron Dog. I was wondering if that biopsy, you know, where you had that deal on your lungs. I just wondering if you had if you heard the results back on that yet.
Usually that kind of stuff usually takes about 24 to 48 hours.
Well, he had that done quite a while, about 4 or 5 days ago. So he was supposed to hear yesterday, if I remember right.
Yeah, then he should already have his results then by now.
Oh boy, that's a nice fire going this evening.
Yeah, a friend of mine wants me to go to bonfire this weekend, but I don't know if I'm going to go or not.
Oh, praise the Lord.
That's a good
Oh,
relief, Iron
that's
Dog.
good.
That is a big relief.
No, we didn't see it. I don't think it works that quick, but I'm sure he was cleaned out before morning.
This Friday? Is that tomorrow or the next day? Yeah, I demanded a kiss before they knocked me out for that procedure. Something that I could have, something to remember it by. Ooh, smoke go right in my eyes.
Our dog, would you like to come up?
Come on up, Keith.
I don't know if I have your email.
What the fuck?
I think it's irondog63@gmail.com, I think.
Uh-oh. Terry fell off.
Yeah, he'll be back. Yeah,
Hello, Brian J.
I had to finish watching that ex-mayor of New York, Mayor Giuliani.
Sorry about that.
Whatever button you clicked on, don't click on that one.
Yeah.
I didn't click on no button. My like 6 people just came online, and after that, and it just literally threw me off.
Okay, our dog's eating. Okay, no problem.
And I didn't push no buttons.
Thank you, Junior Little. I didn't know what had happened.
Riz, looks like you're making some moonshine there with all that smoke you got going.
I just got a fire going. Going by this evening. Hell, if you put, I put it on the screen from my phone. That is.
Ow.
Man, you got that smoke blowing right towards you.
Yeah, I do. It'll change directions after this fell. It's pretty black too. I don't know what I got into this burnt plastic.
Hello, Rosanna.
Hello, Rosanna.
A turkey tenderloin? Is there such a thing?
Yeah, but
He made it.
I've heard of, but I've never seen it.
So how are you,
And I used to,
Anna?
work in Purdue. I used to work in a turkey factory, and I heard people talking about it, but I've never seen it. Used to work in a turkey factory, and after I left there, I went to work for Toyota, and all I said, don't work for Japanese people, because they'll fire you for no BS reason.
Yep, you got to work all the time. You don't get excused.
Well, I had a mild heart attack on July 23rd, I believe. And I was in the hospital for 3 days because of it. And they promised me that they would keep me on the schedule for when I get out. And on the third day, when I got out that morning, and they ended up calling the hospital and telling the nurse that I was fired instead of telling me.
Looks like a lawsuit to me. You should have took them to court.
I talked to 4 different lawyers over that one, and they all didn't want to go against the Japanese lawyers. They all said the exact same thing. It's going to be impossible to go against a Japanese lawyer, especially for as much money as they invest. And they just called me last month. They called me and asked me to come back.
Yeah, I don't need to smoke around this fire, do I?
Nope.
Well, I can bring the photo on up and I can show them the two fires and we can let them be the judge on. You
How
better
many fires you got going?
defeat my fire though.
Ooh. Yeah, I went to talk. Yeah, Kim, I went and talked to the trailer park manager today to see about trying to get a place out here, so I don't have to move so far away from my kids. And she's like, "Well," came up with a bunch of stupid reasons, and she's like, "Well, I don't really want to sell a trailer to you because you're not supposed to be out here on the property, but I ain't gonna do nothing because you're staying with your kids." So she kept coming up with a bunch of little stupid reasons.
Well, he's got his rules he's got to go by. Not just your rules.
Well, me and her don't see eye to eye either.
Okay.
There's a bunch of BS that I put in an application out here for a job, and they kept denying my applications and saying, "Well, we don't want nobody that lives out here working out here." So I went and talked to 2 different lawyers about that because I found out 2 days later she turns around and hires 3 people that lives out here to work out here. So I went and talked to 2 different lawyers about it, and all 3 lawyers are looking into discrimination against her, seeing what they can pull, see what they can pull. Because they said that is actually considered discrimination, but since it's so hard for them to get a hold of the actual owner, they don't know if they're going to be able to do anything. But oh well. If I go back to Mount Carmel, at least I'll be away from all the headaches and bunch of drama around here.
Cool, Brian. Did you let you? I would still let them know about it though, because the truck of wood should not chip the blade. You know, I'd send them an email. I wouldn't make a big to do it on a channel or anything like that. I'm not saying that, but I would inform them.
Hey,
Waterbug.
Hey,
Brian, was that one of Jerry's knives?
Yeah. Yeah, you split some kindling with it and chip the blade.
how's everyone doing this evening?
Doing good, Waterbug.
I'm doing all right. Just trying not to go to the insane asylum.
Okay.
You got your new hat?
This is that's that Earhart cap I've been had.
All right.
I got it at Daytona. I got that I think about a couple years before he died.
Oh, okay.
Before he got in that car wreck. They'll be racing, I guess, Sunday at 2:00. Fox. I'll be on Fox.
Yeah, this week is Daytona.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, Jerry made a video. He took one of these knives out there and just chopped the heck out of trees. And so no, it shouldn't have chipped.
Last week was what? Shootout?
Grizz, I still try that damn pop out that chat, over here, put it over here. This damn camera backwards. But anyway, I try to put it on my right side, still trying it out. I get right there to the end. Then when I come on, hell, it disappears on me. So I
Well,
guess
it's down below.
it's down below.
Here, just a second. Put me on screen share, Kim.
All right, bring her up. Are you Waterbug? Are you using Chrome?
Yeah.
Okay. Just
Okay. Now, Kim, Waterbug, I'm probably opposite than you. This black bar that's across the top of my screen here, this could be across the bottom of your screen. It could be going up and down your side. It could go anywhere. It could be anywhere. Okay. But you see up here, I got these different tabs, and I'm in StreamYard here, and over here is well, that's the last video I watched. Here's the video that we're on in with Kim on the YouTube. I got it playing in the background. Okay. But anyway, up here at the top, you'll see the Google Chrome, and up there, you put your Google Chrome picture, and then you'll see the chat pop on up out here.
Okay.
So there's a cursor on this Google Chrome icon up here, and then you'll see the chat, then you'll just click on it. And then that will put your chat right up on top here.
Yeah. I don't see it on here, but
You don't see a Google Chrome button like this here? It's green, yellow, and red.
yours is probably on the bottom.
Yeah, yours is probably, most people have theirs on the bottom. I have mine at the top.
yeah, it's at the bottom. What I do,
Okay, Waterbug, just put your cursor over it. Don't click on it.
Yeah, don't click on it. Just put your cursor on it.
All right, it's on it.
And then it'll show you what windows are open, but that are hidden.
You see your chat?
No, I don't see no chat. I see it over here on the right side, but I don't see no chat. I think I screwed up when I come on a while ago somehow that I clicked it back off.
Did you pop out the chat, Kim? I mean, Waterbug, did you pop out the chat?
Yeah, I've done all that stuff. But see,
You came on over here and you click these three dots.
yeah, I've done all that.
Okay, so as long as you didn't close out the window, it should be showing up underneath you might be on Internet Explorer or something. You might have to put it over your whatever your search engine is, whatever your internet search engine that you're using, that's what it would be under.
All right, I'll try it next time.
Okay.
I don't want to mess around and get kicked off.
Hey, Brian, what's your email address? And I can email it to you. I can't do any texting. I mean, my texting don't go through.
See, I had it all up there. I had it, everything was up there, just like it's over here on this side. It's on my right side. You know, this damn camera is backwards. Now I'm pointing that way, but it's over there. I had it over there on that side. You know,
But every time you click on another page, your pop-out chat will go away.
see, that's probably what happened when
But it's still there. It's still there. Trust me.
Oh, I don't doubt your word. It's probably there. I just can't see a damn thing. I don't know.
As long as you didn't close that window out, it's still there.
Never mind, Brian. I got your email.
Rosanna, how are you doing? I don't say that much to you, but I hope you're doing well.
Yeah, I'm missing my them folks in there too. But I can keep on. I'll get it.
But your taskbar, you can put it anywhere you want to. I just started out with mine at the bottom, and I leave it at the bottom.
Yeah. Yeah. Mine was on the right side. And then when I said to enter the broadcast, the damn thing just disappeared.
But it's still there. It's still there, buddy.
I'll believe you. I don't know where the hell it could be at. I can't do nothing else with this thing. Unless I hit that Chrome button, that thing he was talking about a while ago. If I hit it, what's gonna happen?
Well, don't click on
hit
it.
Just put your cursor on top of it. If you just put your cursor on top of it, don't hit it. Put your cursor on top of it, and at least 1, 2, 3 little windows will open up underneath it. You know, it's small. There'll be small windows, but
No, it's showing Google Chrome.
it's not showing the chat window.
No,
Okay, then you did close down the chat window.
I probably did.
Rosanna told me to tell you hi, Waterbug.
Hello, Miss Roseanne. How you doing today, young lady? Maybe I might be talking out of space there, but how you doing?
Oh, she's jumping up and down for that comment.
Oh Lord, she's hot and saying. Now I'm on the phone now. I can see chat. Brian G, what's going on, big man? Robert 208. I don't see none of your kin folks in here, Grizz. Big Steve, I don't see him in here tonight.
No,
You
I
must
don't
call
either.
him. He's not on. I just cut the food with you. Hey, Iron Dog. Iron Dog must not been on this morning because I got on there. I couldn't see him nowhere.
Rick was live this morning, but I didn't see Iron Dog.
I didn't see him either.
But he had to go see a doctor this morning. He had a date with his doctor this morning, and it was a romantic one.
Oh, okay.
He was looking, his doctor was looking at his eyebrows from down
From
under,
the inside.
from down under.
That's way too much information, Cam.
His doctor was getting very close and personal.
That's way too much information for virgin ears.
Okay, there, Iron Dog. I got you.
His doctor says to him, he says, "Little boy, want a lollipop?"
Was it related to Michael Jackson?
Yeah, dog got tickled from the inside. That's right, Robert.
You know, Iron Dog's gonna get y'all back. They get to take that B12. He's gonna jump right back on y'all.
It's just a matter of time.
Got your fire going tonight, Grizz, outside.
Yeah, well, I got smoke going anyway.
It's
But
70.
not the smoky.
It's 73 degrees right here outside. Outside.
Wow.
Damn sure is. I'm not bullcrapping you.
Oh, I believe you.
But it's supposed to get cool by Friday again.
Well, our temperature's supposed to drop.
Well, Iron Dog, he must be a cheap date. Not even fly, not even no dandelions or nothing, huh? What a cheap bastard.
Yeah, boy.
Right now, it's 35.
Oh, Lord.
Friday is supposed to get down to 26.
Well, you expect they're calling for rain for the rest of the week.
Where you live at, Terry?
Indiana,
Indiana.
stone throw away from Kim.
It's supposed to quit raining in the morning at 7 o'clock.
It's all coming this way then. Because we got 100% supposed to be tomorrow.
Wait, I got to get this right with Iron Dog. You're mean to tell me, Iron Dog, that you had to pay him for him to penetrate you.
Well, this is-
Usually it's the other way around, dude.
One of them.
Reef
Yeah, work on yours too
169.
Yeah, Reese, 169. Howdy, buddy.
Well, guys, I'm gonna hop off here so I can grab something to eat before the auction starts in a half hour.
Okay, Terry, take care of yourself.
Later, Waterbug. Later,
Oh.
Grizz.
All right, buddy.
Take care, Terry.
Yeah, this old weather boy is something else down in here.
And I'd be complaining, Iron Dog. I'd be complaining big time. That's right, Robert. You did.
Greg, you about ready for some spring fishing, ain't you?
With that?
You about ready for some spring fishing, ain't you?
Oh yeah. But I don't do my fishing on camera though. It's too much of a pain, and I don't want to take a chance of dropping the phone in the water and all that stuff.
Yeah, I don't either.
Well, you can set your tripod up.
No, because usually I'm in the boat in the water, and I ain't going to leave it on shore. And then I drift down the river and different stuff. I don't sit in one location. It'd be too much of a pain.
Oh, I was thinking you was fishing from the shore.
Sometimes I do. Sometimes I do lakeshore fishing, but I'm moving around quite a bit too on that. I mean, like if I'm lakeshore fishing, I'll fish this spot, then I'll move on. I'll keep on moving down the shore, until I hit the sweet spot. And but that's just too much moving the camera back and forth and around here and there. Besides, when I'm out there fishing, I'm out there not to make videos. I'm out there to have fun and catch fish, or relax, or relax and just enjoy it. And quite honestly, videoing can turn into a job.
Oh yeah.
It can. Hello there, Jerry. Stray, how y'all?
2 fried eggs and bologna sandwich.
That's something similar to what Grampy Campy had last night, man. He fried himself up a couple of eggs, and then he fried himself a whole bunch of ham up. I mean, he had a huge plate of ham that he was sharing it with his dog too. Hiya, Jerry. They keep on putting the stick underneath.
I went down.
There, breathe up from the bottom, but it keeps on burning up.
I went down to the seniors and they had roast pork
Roast pork.
and dressing and corn. I think it was pretty good.
Well, and that all sounds good to me, all except for the cranberry sauce. You can keep that, but I'd share with the rest of that.
Oh, I like cranberry sauce. I like the jelly that comes out of the can, just like
Well,
Mom used to make.
The only way that I can get cranberries on down, cranberry sauce, is if I dilute it in vodka.
Ah,
Hello, Ann. How you doing tonight?
What I said is I don't like cranberry sauce.
You keeping Brother Kim straight, Miss Ann?
now when you take the berries and make it, I don't like that. But the sauce that they have in the can, I like that.
Well, I like it diluted in vodka, not in water.
Yeah, but that's not sauce. That's juice.
Well, I can get it down that way.
Well, If it's a problem getting it down, yeah.
So you can't keep Kim straight. Ain't no hope for him, Marty.
You know what, Aaron? I could see that when Kim was here. I learned that it'd be pretty tough to keep Kim straight on anything. Even Miss Pam had a hard time keeping him in line.
What?
Oh, I'm making up stories there, folks. Ooh, that's hot.
I'm just sitting over here on my little piece of dirt, not bothering nobody.
Yes, that's the best way to be, ain't it? It's 28 there, Robert said. So like me, you gonna have to go get some wood, Robert. With the heater out.
Yeah, I am, and I bet Kim is missing her too. I bet. But the question
No, I
is,
don't see trouble.
is Miss Pam missing Kim?
Probably not. She's down there eating at all them different restaurants and stuff.
Uh-oh. Okay, got your fire going now, huh? Okay.
Every once in a while, I have a fire going. I can hear it down there in the basement kicking on.
I hear you. That will work, won't it?
Well, it keeps it about. There's a thermometer under here. It says 72.
It's about 72 in the house. I can't take very much cold and very much heat. I have to kind of keep it kind of normal in the house.
You had Iron Dogs posted. He says they see the telescope to get up and see Pluto. And all they see is Uranus.
I visited that place, Uranus, Missouri. I made a
remember
video
that. You had
on it.
that on video.
I did. No water bug. I keep the thermometer or the thermostat set at 68.
Drinking some mountain water, Grizz.
Yeah, mixed with some apple juice.
He's got his fruit intake.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Doc said I had to put down a quart of natural juice a day, and the only way I can get it down is mixing it with mountain water. And he told me whatever it takes. So
You got to get it somehow, don't you?
yeah. Well, I got to get that chimney deal built for the thing to get the smoke out of my face.
All right, dog. You better say hi to Rosanna. Oh, I wouldn't be able to stand that, Grizz, either.
I wouldn't try sitting on over here.
There you go, Rosanna.
That smoke blowing right in his face, ain't it?
Yeah, it is.
That better?
Oh yeah. For right now, until the smoke flows this direction.
But those smoke, it says it followed beauty. So you must be a beauty doll out there tonight.
Oh man, am I?
Hi, all looking lovely as ever.
Yep, looking lovely as ever.
Oh, I left my drink over here. It's about empty anyway. I might have to go get another one.
You get done with your canning there, iron dogs, or your jarring?
Say what? Yeah. Was that what about?
Oh, that's an iron done with his canning.
I like this. It's better over there. I was close to wood to throw it in as I needed to.
That'll take care of that, hard dog.
I'll be right back.
What was that right behind with Grit was sitting in what is that, a dumpster? Was that, I guess that's I don't know what that is.
I can't tell.
It's
There's,
orange or red or something.
there's a tree line there.
Yeah, I see the tree line. What is that? I damn I know. Like a fence of some kind, or maybe a marker. You see what I'm talking about?
There he is asking.
What's that right behind you? Is that a chair you sit? That might be his chair he's sitting in.
Oh, this here?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my chair. Here, let me lift it up to show y'all. You know how on these nice folding chairs the cloth ends up ripping out and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I took some baling twine and I weaved this. And
Okay.
this baling twine is plastic coated.
Yeah.
So even if it's rained on, the water falls through it. It doesn't absorb the water, so it doesn't get your ass soaking wet.
I wonder what it was.
Yeah, I just used some old baling twine.
Yeah, that'll work there.
Hiya, Grammy. Yeah, I got a couple more chairs I want to do. I mean, I come up with a better. I did a video doing this one. I think the next one I'll video it. But I got a better way of doing it for next time. This was my learning curve here.
Hello, matey.
You want me to send it to him, Kim?
Sure.
Okay.
What's he doing, Kim?
I don't know. I can't. There was a video that, oh my God, it has blew up. A friend sent me a link to a video, and I made it. I made my video and put a link. Now, this video has 197,000 views,
Oh, wow.
and he went from 200 subscribers when I first looked at it. He is at 1.49K now.
Wow. That's cool.
I think so.
I sent you the link, Iron Dog.
Okay. First of all, there's a link to that channel if you want to look at it. But it has went viral.
It's a funny video, that music video is. I got a kick out of it.
But if you're a Republican, you won't get it.
Oh, no. Yeah, even Republicans would get it. Any Republican with a sense of humor would laugh at it, too.
Okay.
Whether they agree with it or not, that's irrelevant.
Okay, Iron Dog. That second link that I put up, click on that one to come up.
You just put the link up to StreamYard in here.
Yeah, Iron Dog said he wanted to come up.
Yeah, I sent him a link to it already.
Oh,
It's okay.
all right, I'll remove it then. Brian J., the link that's on there right now, check it out.
I don't see any other link that you posted.
I never seen it posted neither. I might have missed it too.
It's on there.
Oh, okay.
The young ones.
Spider was kicking his butt. I seen him fighting earlier. I didn't know.
No, it wasn't the babies.
Oh, I seen Spider fighting with him.
It was right by my trailer.
Okay.
Oh,
I missed that.
yeah. Well, just come out my door in a minute.
There's Iron Dog.
There he is.
Hey, there's Keith.
How you doing?
Bye there, Iron Dog.
Bye, bud. Good evening.
You've been at the doctor pretty much today.
Pretty much. All they want to do is poke and prod me.
I hate going to them.
Yeah, but admit it, you liked it.
Oh, well, me and my proctologist are going steady now.
So did you set up another date with them yet?
Oh, yeah, 3 years.
Oh, geez, come on now. You can go quicker than that.
Yeah. I tell you what, though, I didn't know how bad it was going to be. Actually, it wasn't bad at all because they had me back in the recovery room at 10 after 8 or something like that, and I was out of there at 9 o'clock, home by 9:30. So.
Yeah, it's really not a big deal. The only thing that made that drink more pleasant, quite honestly,
Yeah.
is the stuff that they gave you was already pre-mixed with the flavors. Okay, the stuff that they gave me, they gave us the solution. You know, that stuff that you had, But then they gave us these like Kool-Aid packets that we could add to it if we wanted to do for the different flavors. And
Right.
you had to do it for 3 or 4 different flavors. Well, I went ahead and
There, try that one, Brian.
added the flavors to it, and then I added some potato flavoring to it.
Huh.
And they tell you not to do that, but hey,
As potato flavoring, you're talking about vodka?
yeah.
Yeah. Brian, no, he was a little Filipino guy with fingers about the size of a baseball bat.
Okay,
Brian,
Brian.
you'll get a good laugh out of that video. And you'll also appreciate the talent of the guy that whoever put that together did an exceptional job.
What video is that?
That one that Kim just posted, that was that Democrat song.
Oh, yeah, I watched it.
You
Cool.
have to admit, the guy did a damn good job putting it together.
He did. I didn't agree with a lot of it, but he did.
But it was still funny, right?
Yeah, it was funny.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't agree with a lot of it either, but I did enjoy the video.
Well, the thing I don't agree with is when they start calling him a racist. He was never called a racist before he become president, and now if you vote for Donald Trump, you're a racist. So I don't agree with that.
Well, you know what? During the Obama administration, there was a lot of stuff that was called on the about President Obama and his voters.
Right.
So that's just a two-way street that we just all got to accept.
Brian, I don't swing that way, but since he was so intimate with me, I might as well return the favor. Anyway, did you guys see the live stream where Skeeter he bid me $20 I wouldn't down that bottle of magnesium citrate?
Well, the video that you made that I seen yesterday,
Yeah.
that was hilarious, dog.
Yeah. It was studying for the colonoscopy.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did remove a small polyp. They're testing that, see if there's anything with it. But other than that, everything looked good. So
Was she
I do
having
have
trouble, or
pictures. Anybody wants wallets?
they removed your wallet from your pocket?
Right? Yeah.
Was you having trouble, dog, or they just wanted to
Well-
spend money?
I had that gastro bypass, and I go to the bathroom like 20 times a day. So that's what they wanted to make sure everything was good in there, because that's not normal. But with that gastro bypass, it affects a lot of people different ways, And this may be TMI, but if I got to go to the bathroom, I have to go now. If you walk in front of me, there might be a mess. So get the hell out of my way. She told the grandkids the other day, Papa had to take all this medicine. You guys are not allowed to use the bathroom downstairs. If you got to go, you go upstairs. You don't even anywhere go near that bathroom.
So are you talking like got to go like it's in the apple dumpling game?
Yeah, like the apple dumpling game. Yeah. Road apple game, more like it. But they found one polyp. But what was it? Today is Wednesday. Monday morning, Skeeter, I showed that bottle of citric magnesium citrate like this. And Skeeter said, I'll give you $2 if you down that. I said, no, Skeeter, $20 if I down it. Well, he said, okay, 10 now and 10 when you down it. So he put 10 up on the PayPal or on the Super Chat. And then I opened up the bottle and downed it. And then he put another $10 down for the Super Chat. Then I told him, I said, Skeeter, I hate to take your money like that, but I just done this yesterday. I downed one yesterday, so I knew what was coming, But one I downed is the one I made the video with. So, yeah.
So you had to do that 2 days in a row.
Yeah, I had to do that 2 days in a row, yeah.
Oh wow, yeah, because I only had to do it the one day, so they was wanting more from you on it. So you had other issues, other problems before.
Right. Well, see, this is the third time I tried to do this in 3 months, and they told me, um, or they give me a report, and they said, what they say it was, Kath? The clean out. What they say it was? Port clean out or something? Yeah, I did a port cleansing. Now, I don't know what more they wanted me to do. I did exactly what they said to do. I hadn't ate. I drank 12 bottles of water from Monday to Tuesday midnight. I drank 2 gallons of Gatorade in that time. I drank 2 bottles of Miralax and 2 bottles of that citric magnesium, and I took 5 Delcolax tablets. I don't know what else they wanted me to do. I ate Jello. That's the only thing I had was Jello and chicken broth and coffee. And that's probably basically the reason why my doctor wanted to send me there is because I am having problems, cleansing or whatever, releasing or whatever you want to say. It's not that I get constipated or anything like that. It just I don't feel. There's days there's this crap talk. There's days I can go sit on the toilet and go, and then I'll go to get up, and next thing you know, I feel this feeling in my stomach, and it'll feel like a roller coaster. And when it hits, I don't move because I know I gotta go to the bathroom still, and it'll just rush out like it ain't nobody's business. So, no, my stomach didn't burn, Brian.
Yeah, did you have the problem of starting waking up halfway through the procedure?
What's that?
Did you have the problem of starting to wake up halfway through the procedure?
No, I didn't. They put me on the table, had me lean over, lay over on my left side, and I said, this is kind of hard because I got a hip and a knee and a replacement on that side, but I'll do the best I can. And I leaned over, I put my hand on the rail, they shot something in the IV, and about 10 seconds later, that's all I remember until I woke up in the recovery room.
I told the doctor when I went on in, I said, you know what, you better make sure that you give me plenty extra, to keep it going, because I have a high tolerance for narcotics. And so they started out on it. Well, halfway through, I started coming on up. They didn't give me the extra dosage, and about halfway through, I started coming around and made me uncomfortable. I mean, it
45 minutes.
It felt like I needed to take a severe bowel movement.
Well, they told me they have vacuums for that in case, but Kathy said they come and took me back at 7:30 and a quarter after 8, they come and got her and told her I was back in the room. So,
Yeah, they when I did it, halfway through, I started coming on too, and I last thing I remember, the doctor says, "Give him some more," and then boom, I was out again.
yeah. I tell you what, you guys missed a hell of a dinner. I got an attaboy and everything. That I don't know if you've seen it the other day when I showed my new crock pot I bought for $5 at the Goodwill. It's not a round big one. It's a flat casserole dish. Thing was like brand new. I cleaned it up. I cleaned it up with bleach water and stuff, and washed it all down. Well, today I threw 2 tenderloins in there, some turkey gravy, and I let it cook for like 6 hours. And then I made mashed potatoes and green bean casserole and corn to go with it. Man, that was good. Just like
Waterbug, have you had a colonoscopy yet? Have you had a colonoscopy yet?
No,
Oh man,
Have you?
got to get in for one, man. I mean, I know Kim's had one, I've had one, Iron Dog's had one, and you know what? They're so enjoyable. They're refreshing.
I haven't had one.
Yeah. And his sister Ann had one. She actually had 2, her first and last.
Yeah, I haven't had one.
Oh, you haven't had one? Oh man, they're so refreshing.
It's
That's
going to
right.
have to be really serious before I have one. And I'll tell you another thing. I'm not going to have another MRI either.
Oh no,
Oh my God.
having a colonoscopy is a lot easier than an MRI. I hear you on the MRI. That was hard on me too.
I had to go. I go Monday to the orthopedic surgeon, and they're going to set up an MRI uh, exam. They're going to end up probably replacing this shoulder right here. So this is the one they just did the rotator cuff repair back in May, but it's killing me up through in here, and they think the shoulder's gone now. So
I've had the MRI done, and the hard part on that was just you can't move. They got you on this hard piece of plastic,
right.
and it's extremely uncomfortable.
What's the matter, Pumpkin?
That's because you drove that truck all the time, Iron Dog. You drove the truck for the city.
Yeah.
Iron
that?
Dog.
What's that?
You talking about your shoulder is giving you a lot of trouble. Probably did you drove a truck for the city or for the
I
state or
drove,
something?
I drove garbage truck for Laidlaw Waste Systems for 25 years, and then I drove. I pulled doubles for Burner Trucking for 6 years.
There you go, right there.
Yeah.
Yep.
I tell you what, people don't realize it, but you try backing up a set of doubles. That's a lot of turning on your arms. You know, it's not all fun and games like people think it is.
Yeah. No, it ain't. Then you got to deal with all the idiots on the road, the traffic,
Oh
the
yeah.
law. I think, well, he drives the truck, he got it made. No, that ain't the case there.
We used to get paid by the ton when I was working for the trucking company, and the guy had 300 trucks, and on the average, the trucks ran 3 loads a day, which is 900 loads. And he'd say, if he got pulled over 10 times a day and got overweight tickets for 10 loads, that was nothing. He would gladly give 9 loads away or 10 loads away a day, and because he was making money hand over fist on the other 290 loads that were getting delivered, But that was on an average. Mainly, there was like 125 trucks that were running 3 and 5 loads every day, and then the other trucks were running 3 loads a day. So it depends. There was anywhere between 300 and 500 loads every day. So
Yeah.
So he tell us, he said, I'm not telling you to overload them, but you carry as much weight as money as you want to make. So he said, I'll pay the ticket, but you carry as much money as much weight as you want to make. So
That's
I could
good.
legally carry 50 ton legally, and I would usually end up running anywhere between 60 and 70 ton.
Holy good.
Yeah. And I had a Freightliner with a 4 1/4 cat in it that was around 600 horse. This thing would just up and move. I could run 80 mile an hour down the freeway and it wouldn't even roll coal. It wouldn't even work in the engine.
Uh,
Damn.
Hey, I want to ask Brian a
Did you
question
stop?
here.
What's that?
Brian a
Did you
question
get
here.
stopped
You
much?
go through Bakersfield during rush hour traffic. Hey, Brian, are you going east? Are you going out towards Mojave, the town of Mojave? Because I built a bunch of apartments down there several years ago. Let's see here. That was in the late '80s that I built a bunch of apartments right below those windmills there. Know a bit about that country. I ran the job on that, a huge apartment complex that we did there. That was right when they were doing the boom there in Mojave. And if you are, I check. Let me know if White's Motel and White's Restaurant is still open. Old man White, he was really close friends with Chuck Yeager, and had a lot of stories and pictures to show with him and Chuck Yeager. They used to fish together and stuff.
so did you ever get tickets, dog?
Yeah, I got probably over the 31 years of driving, I probably had maybe 50 or 60 overweight tickets.
Oh man.
But I didn't, they weren't points or anything. I used to get pulled over every 2 or 3 days for the garbage company because I worked in Monroe, which is 35 miles away from where our shop was, and they had their own city weighmaster. He'd just sit around, wait for me to drive around through town, and then he'd pull me over. When your truck weighs 44,650 pounds empty, it don't take very long to get it overweight.
No, it wouldn't.
Yeah, there's a lot of nights I never come home because I got pulled over and was put on the scale, at night. Yeah.
Would they make you get rid of part of it, or?
Oh yeah, they had me park in the parking lot one day. So the boss said, just leave the truck there. He said, close the door on top and loosen up the turnbuckles. Let her cook because it was like 105 degrees out. So we let that thing based out there in the sun for like 5 days. And the judge called me up and said, could you please come get your truck? I said, oh, I can't haul that truck. It's overweight. I cannot touch that truck because if I move that truck out of there overweight, I could be in trouble. The judge right on the phone said, don't worry about it. Come get the truck. I'll give you a free passage until you get out of the county.
Because it stunk?
Oh, because it was leaking. It was leaking garbage juice all over the parking lot.
Oh, wow. Now, I don't know if this is true or not, but I heard the guy was hauling milk. And he was up on the scale and they said, you're overweight. He said, just a minute. He ran back there and grabbed hold of that valve. He said, you tell me when it gets right.
That's right.
He didn't turn it on, but
Yeah, they'll let you go.
I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
But all that milk going in that scale, oh, that would be a mess.
Oh yeah. Yeah, see, Brian worked for the city, so the city won't pull you over. If you're driving a city vehicle, they won't pull you over. But I worked for a private company, and they pulled me over all the time. And it got to the point I could tell them. They'd pull me over, and they'd say, you're overweight. I would actually tell them. I said, I made a bet with the DOT, state DOT. I said, are you a betting man? He said, I am. I said, well, do you want to bet what this truck weighs and how much the fine's going to be before you even weigh it? He says, well, you tell me what it is and then I'll write it down. And so I did. I can't remember what it was. It was like 77,600 pounds. And the fine was like $1,940 or something like that. And he got done weighing me. He said, unfortunately, I can't bet with you because I've already called this in. He said, but you were 100 pounds off on the weight and $2 off on the fine. Yeah.
Damn.
Yep. So.
Yeah, they damn DOT wants to mess with them trucks.
Well, talk about skills and trucks and stuff. Down on the border of California, just as you go south, the first scale is out there. I think it's by Weed or Wairika. I can't remember which. But anyway, that first scale, when you go on down in there, they have this. They have the curb where you directed you. They didn't have the curb. They had the white lines back then originally. There's lines along there saying, stay in there. Well, my dad, he'd go on in there. Now, California's regular weight, for an 18-wheel is 76, either 72 or 76.
I thought it was 80.
Oregon is 80. Okay, for just a standard, 18-wheel without the overloads and stuff. And, anyway, going to California, you go across those scales, and there was no curb along there, so he'd get on out there. When he knew that he was weighing over the 76, he was hauling on Oregon, and so he'd haul the 80,000. He'd go down there on those scales, and he would start, he would, actually he was hauling 82 because it was really cheap to get a 2,000 overload permit. So he's hauling 82 through Oregon. He goes across the scales there, and he just gets the dually just barely off the scale. So what weighs the whole right, and they flag him on through.
Oh yeah.
They finally caught on to that. He goes on down there. He's running 82,000. 82,000. He goes down through there, and he didn't know it. They'd put a curb in there, and he couldn't do it.
Huh.
Well, that was like 6,000 pounds overweight, and California nails you.
Oh
Or
yeah.
even 6,000.
I got a friend that hauls tankers, and he's got a 100-gallon air tank mounted to his cab, and he runs extra air to his 8-axle trailer, and he can dump and release. He's got mufflers on him, so he can dump and release air axles as he's going over. And all he has to do is go tit 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 tit, tit, as he's driving, and it releases the air. So when the tire goes over, it shows that it's light, and then by the time it hits, over the scale, it's already pumping air back up, and it's relieving pressure off on the rest of them.
Oh wow, that's pretty
pretty
slick.
neat. Oh yeah. No,
Did they catch him?
no, he runs it this way. He can run like 140,000 pounds on an 8-axle, or 165,000 on an 8-axle is what 156,000 on the 8-axle trailer. Okay, that's what you're allowed. But he can almost run 40,000 over without getting caught because of the way the air axle he sets up the air axle. So
Was
Well,
it
but
computerized?
My dad retired from driving in right around 96, and this was like 10 years, at least 10 years before then. So I'm sure it was a lot less than that. But either way, for that time of year, yeah, it would probably be equivalent to $1 per pound overweight now. But I mean, monetarily wise speaking, yeah, it was a healthy find for him.
So was it computerized where it would go on and off like that?
no, what he do is he had a row of switches on his dash. So once he started, you're only allowed to go like 15 mile an hour over the scale. So once his front tires hit the scale, he went right through there and he hit them switches and knocked them all down. And as soon as he got done with the last ones knocking them down, he'd come back over to the scale, to the switch, and he'd go like this and knock them all back up. By the time he did all that, it was going through the dumping, and the muffler was, the muffler's blowing out the air, and the tanks are filling as he's going back through again. So, axles are actually dropping, they're coming up, and they're going back down as soon as they hit the scale. They're coming back, they're going up, and then they're coming back down as soon as they come off the scale.
Wow.
Now, when they put you on the platform scale, that's the only scale that you can't get away with. But when they put you on the little bitty, the wheel scales, that's what most of them were back then, was they'd run over the wheel scales. Well, now they have platform scales too. So that's the worst of it. If you catch a scale house that's got the platforms, you're screwed. So
Yeah, most of them are platform now.
I don't know about finding any dead bodies in the trash, but I'm pretty sure I've probably hauled a few. And according to Brian, yeah, I've had a front loader catch on fire too. I dumped some garbage, landed on the exhaust system. I drove through town on fire. People are pointing up at me. I had the fire trucks chasing me around town. Yeah.
Wow.
Reeves, have a good one. And sometimes we do get a little
Thank you,
political
Reeves.
here. We try not to make it divisive.
Red beans and rice. That sounds good, Robert. Where's mine? Have a good one, Reeve.
Yeah, have a good one, old buddy.
Even though Kim is wrong with his politics, we try to make it not divisive. I couldn't resist that.
Right?
I'm just like the old mule that fell in the well.
You're an asshole?
No. Just shake it off and step up, dog.
Well, you've seen that picture on Facebook, ain't you? The donkey in the hole? You know what this is, don't you? It's an ass in a hole. Asshole. Yeah. So, I have to take Mama to work tonight because of the snow we're supposed to be getting. So I won't be on until 7:30 in the morning.
Okay. Well, one thing about it, I'd rather have some ass as a little bit of elephant.
That's right. But I actually, when I had that colonoscopy today, I was actually surprised. It didn't, everybody told some people, oh, it hurts like hell. Yeah, I think, well, maybe you're playing a little drama queen on it, because it didn't hurt that bad at all. So
The
Oh,
only
they
part
don't
of
put you to sleep.
the
yeah,
only
they put
part
me to sleep.
the only part of it that hurt for me is when I started coming to halfway through. And that was, well, I wouldn't say that it was painful, but it was very uncomfortable. I mean, you felt like somebody had to, you could feel it up in there. You
Yeah,
know, it's a very uncomfortable feeling. But
right,
other than if I had not have started coming to, it's no big deal.
right.
Well, dog, let me tell you what happened to Pam.
Yeah.
She had her hemorrhoid surgery and they didn't put her to sleep. They just gone numb it
Mm-hmm.
and it didn't take.
Oh, that ain't good.
She claimed she could feel every cut that he made.
I wouldn't doubt it. Well,
Oh my God.
yeah, I'm walking bow-legged, Robert. No, I did not enjoy it, Brian. So,
Don't lie, Iron Dog, don't lie.
oh yeah, I made to see if I could get an appointment made every day. Can I come back and see you tomorrow? Same time tomorrow.
I see next time Iron Dog goes into the doctor's office, he's going to start singing the song. Do you remember when, and would you like to get together again? And he said, "I'll see you after school."
I don't like spiders and snakes.
That ain't what it takes to love me.
That's right.
Be loved by you.
You guys are doing a good job, but don't quit your day job.
I know it. Kim, I exactly know what Pam went through. I didn't have hemorrhoid surgery or anything like that, but before I could actually walk again, I had a piece of steel slide down a steel pipe a rod about 18 inches long, about the size of your finger. It fell off a shelf and come right down my front of my leg, and when it did, it sliced me like this long down the front of my leg. Well, my skin was so tender and stuff down there. Your wife's due September 14th. Congratulations there, Robert.
Hey, Robert, do they know who the father is?
I told you it was, I can't remember. I told you it was a boy, right? I can't remember. Hopefully you remembered. Anyways, I had to go to the hospital. Nobody was here, so I had to call an ambulance because I was bleeding like a stuck pig because I was on blood thinners. I mean, blood was shooting all over the place. And I'm in my hover round, and it's covered with blood. The garage floor has got blood all over it. There's, all over the cement, the sidewalk, everything. And the ambulance gets there, and the police get there because they want to make sure it was, an accident and not, somebody trying to kill me. And they went in and investigated and seen the blood in the pipe and everything. So, but they shut my garage down for me and locked the house and took me to the hospital. They couldn't sew it back together because the skin was so thin. So they ended up just wrapping it, and then I had to go to a pain management doctor in a wound care clinic every Monday. And every Monday I'd go there, and they would cut the live skin off. They put stuff on it to numb you, but I'm telling you, it didn't numb you, and you have never felt pain until somebody starts cutting something off your body while it's
Oh
still
my God.
Yeah.
Well, see, I kept asking her. I said, "Are they going to put you to sleep?" Well, he said it wouldn't hurt. Okay.
Yeah.
So I finally quit, and they didn't do it in the hospital. They did it in some kind of a surgery center,
Yeah.
and they claimed that since she's on so many pain pills,
Right.
what they gave her didn't work.
Huh.
And see, all this time, I didn't know anything about it.
Right.
I just sat out there in the waiting room, and come and got me, took her back, and she's back there just crying and carrying on. If they were done, oh my God, I could have grabbed that doctor and wrung his neck.
Right? Oh, Kathy was sitting right there when they started cutting this live skin off of me, and she just cringed because she knew I was feeling everything they were cutting. And it's not like they were using a scalpel to cut it off either. They were using scissors.
Hey, Sandra, I don't know if I enough spoke to you. I can't remember.
Okay. She's going to go see the grandkids. Yeah, blame FedEx there, Robert.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's them
but-
guys that ring the doorbell and run like hell.
I think it was DC being the mailman. I must have a lot of snow there, Iron Dog,
Evidently, we are. So, supposed to start.
because you said
It was
you had
supposed to
taken.
start. Is it snowing now? She says it's snowing now.
Uh-oh.
No.
We're right below the freezing mix.
Okay.
I'm trying to get the window opened up here. Yeah, just above us is the red. We're green here
All right.
with the rain.
So what's it look like from my area? Or can't you see that?
Okay.
Michigan.
Blue is right below you. What happened to it?
The water bug, did you ever drive truck?
Yeah, I drove a chip truck. You know, wood chips. The Georgia
Oh man,
Pacific.
those take a lot of wind.
Kathy says it's snowing pretty good.
Those take a lot of wind. You don't drive those out on one day.
I hauled them for about 16 years.
Well, I don't know what happened to it, dog.
That's okay.
It moved.
Yeah.
Okay. Before it went bonkers, I don't know where the lower part of Michigan was blue.
Let me see if I can find it on mine.
Snowing hard here.
Where do you live at, Jerry?
It ain't so far.
How far are you from Lansing?
I'm 105 miles southeast of Lansing. I'm 38 miles north of Toledo, Ohio.
Okay, you're all blue then.
So what's blue mean?
Yeah.
Snow.
Snow, okay.
Will you pin Sandra's last comment?
That's the temperature right here.
Yeah.
75 degrees.
75.
Go ahead, buddy. Run it in. Where in
Yeah, bitch.
Ohio are you, Jerry?
That's
I
in
can ask.
Fitzgerald.
That's funny, Robert. I hope that somehow, Robert, I'm going to be incorporated in your daughter's name. Being as I told you it was a girl already.
You
Well,
said
you just
boy
said it was a boy
a
a
while
few minutes ago.
Dog, you said boy a while ago.
Well, I couldn't remember what I told him when he first told me she was pregnant. I told him it was going to be a girl.
Oh, okay.
Sandra, her granddaughter was born, and I told her way before her granddaughter was born what she's going to have, and lo and behold, she had a granddaughter. You're half an hour from Cedar Point, north or south. See, you're in Huron County, okay. Sandusky is where Cedar Point is. That's so. Cedar Point is about 105, 110 miles from here, from where I'm at. I'll tell you a little story about Cedar Point. I'll tell you two stories about Cedar Point. Me and Kathy went to Cedar Point one day, and I'm on, them cable cars that go across the park. So I'm sitting there on one of them cable cars up in the air, 80 feet. I decided I'm going to smoke me a cigarette. So I smoke a cigarette. By the time we get to the other side, the cops are there.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah. They haul me and Kathy to the office, and they start searching us. They want to see all the dope we had. So what dope? I was smoking a cigarette. Well, you're not supposed to smoke on the right. I said, where does it say that? As you're walking in. I said, well, I didn't see it. Didn't know that you couldn't smoke on it. You're up 80 feet in the air. This is back in the 80s. So after about 3 hours of sitting there being searched and questioned and all that shit, they finally let us go. I told them that, I should just sue the shit out of them. They said, well, we can ask you to leave. I said, you can go ahead and ask me to leave, and that'll guarantee you that I'm going to sue the shit out of you. So, and the second story about Cedar Point is one day I'm delivering garbage cans, and I get this address. So I look at the address and I see the street. So I start driving. Comes to find out, I'm like 25 miles on the other side of Cedar Point, and I'm delivering this can. I get the can set down, and I come back, and I said, I don't understand what you guys don't understand, but why are we going clear past Sandusky, Ohio, past Cedar Point to deliver garbage cans? I said, what are you talking about? I said, you guys sent me to deliver this, garbage can. There is no way we're going there. I said, then why did somebody give me the paperwork for this? And they couldn't believe that it actually went through the salesperson and everything else, and through the approval manager. And I ended up having to go back down and get that damn thing the next day. They weren't going to drive 110 miles or whatever, 120 miles to go service an account.
Hey, I'm gonna get off of here, y'all. Good to see everybody. Okay.
Okay, Waterbug, thank you, man.
Okay, Waterbug. Nice having you, Waterbug.
In fact, I got to get up here to myself. I got to put dinner up and then make her lunch and then get her ready to go to work.
Okay. Thank you for coming on, Iron Dog.
I appreciate you having me. I know we were all joking about it, but I'm thankful for all the concern. So, but y'all have a great day.
I don't know how to show concern. I only know how to show laughter. So I just hope people don't take it the wrong way.
I know it's a BS lie there, Chris, because you were worried about my other procedure. So. Which I don't blame you. I was scared shitless for the longest time. Sorry about that, but I was. So.
Oh no, I totally understand. I mean, I just have a hard time. I have a hard time being serious about that type of stuff.
I know.
And it gets me in a lot of trouble, but that's just who I am.
Right. I'm glad I survived too, Sandra. But like I said, tomorrow I won't be on till like 7:30 in the morning by the time I go and get her and pick her up and bring her home. So.
But are you sure? Are you sure, Iron Dog, it was a camera and he wasn't using his finger?
Well, I think it was a telescope big enough to see Uranus or my anus.
Hey, you know what? The what do they call those type of docs? The colon doctors. What do they call those guys?
Proctologist.
Proctologist, yeah. The proctologist that I had, he was Sweden.
Yeah.
He was a great big old Swede. I
Yeah.
swear to God, his fingers were the size of my wrist.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, so I would recommend that anybody that's going to go to a doctor to have any of this stuff done, don't have a Swedish doctor.
You're right there, Sandra. Humor is a way to deal with stress. We used to have a gynecologist here in town. Town that all the girls they would go to him, and they would just literally say, "Man, I hate going to that guy because he's the only gynecologist in town." The guy had like a size 20 ring, on a size 20 ring finger. So I wear a size 10, so that's twice as big as my fingers. The doctor's name was Gold Digger. That's right. He was looking for nuggets. Right. All right,
Yeah,
guys. Take care, man. God bless.
That's
Take
good.
care. I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a blessed one, everybody.
Okay,
care,
thank you,
Iron
dog. I won't see you in the morning. That's too early for me.
Well, I won't be on until 7:30, so
Yeah, but that's 6:30 for me.
I know.
too early for you, man. I mean, that's 4:30. I show up around 5 o'clock, somewhere around there. And if I get up at 5 o'clock my time,
Yeah. That's funny, Sandra. Did you see what Sandra wrote? The thing got it wasn't noodles or those sausages he's got for fingers. Yeah.
well, yeah, but I think the swelling's gone down on his finger. Well, no, he needs to go on that keto diet.
Yeah. All right, everybody. Have a great one, Ben. I know it's way too early for you too, Brian, but I'll be back on Thursday night so you guys can see me then.
Yeah, that was fun, Kim.
Yeah, it was. But no kidding. I know you looked at the video, but you should look at how many views he has on that video, the link I put on there.
He did a good job. He did a great job on that video.
Yeah, but in 6 days, they just started that channel name. And in 6 days, he's 1 point whatever. I forget the number, but it is amazing how much he's.
Well, unfortunately, he won't be able to make any money off that song, even if he monetizes that channel, which he should. But he won't make no money off of that because that the tune, the melody, the sheet music is copyrighted. So they will grab whoever will grab even if he recorded the song himself, did the musical instruments, even if he did that part himself, somebody else will claim the copyrights on that part of it. But
I understand, but when he started this, he wasn't monetized because he only had 200
yeah.
supporters. See.
And by the way, I mean, I just want to point out to everybody, there was a lot of false information being put on out during the Obama administration too. And there's a lot of crap that was going around, a lot of humorous songs and different stuff. So, I mean, people got to learn to take it for what it is. It's humor. And I like humor.
I do too.
But I also like watching the real stuff. I mean, I know that you and neither you nor Iron Dog like Mayor Giuliani, and I'm not all that impressed with him. But my take is, you know what? I got to hear everybody's report on it because he's, you know, even the news media, they're all lawyers. They know how to word things. You got to learn how to read through between the lines of what they're, because lawyers lead not just witnesses, they lead the audience, they lead the jury. And we're, you know, as the audience, we're the jury. And I like watching both sides of the story just so I can say, okay, this is why I don't agree with it or why I don't. But I want to hear both sides of it.
Okay, what was the guy's name you're talking about?
Rudy Giuliani, he had,
Oh, that was a lawyer. Okay.
yeah, he's a lawyer.
Yeah, I won't listen to him.
Well, you know what? I mean, and neither will Iron Dog. Iron Dog can't stand him either. But my take is on it is if a person wants to be judgmental, they got to hear both sides of the story before they can really be judgmental on it. I mean, because quite honestly, I'll tell you right now. I mean, I've been watching Mayor Giuliani on this stuff, and there's several questions that I would like to hound him on. You know, I mean, because he is leading the viewers with how he's going. And it's, you know, and just like MSNBC and CNN and Fox, they all lead the viewers of the way that they present the story. And I would love for these media people, the people put out videos and stuff, I would love for them to be questioned severely on the other side of it, both sides of it. I'm not talking about just Mayor Giuliani. I'm talking about, I'd love to have a Trump question, you know, under oath. I would love to have several of them questioned under oath. Brian, if he says no, send it to me. I would love to hear it.
Oh, yeah. I was doing something else, Brian. I didn't see your comment. Sure. I don't know if I'll agree with it.
Well, person don't have to agree with it. They just got to see the humor in this stuff. You know all the rumors and all the crap that went on out, all the different stuff about Michelle Obama being a man. I mean, how low can you get? Well, remember all the crap that was put out under the Reagan administration before social media? There was a lot of crap put out about him. Okay, I gotta load that page up and watch it later.
Long John Silver's. I like Captain D's better.
Okay, I got it there, Brian. Oh, there's two of them, or are they the same one?
Well, you put that up last night. I've already watched that. It was funny. Yeah, I watched the first one.
Are they the ones that those are probably the two that Cornbread sent me.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's okay.
Yeah.
I thought they was funny.
Kim, I'll be right back. I got to get me another drink.
Yeah,
You start
Chris
draining.
put up there,
What's that?
I was telling Brian, these are the two songs that you put up the other night.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
that was funny. That's fine. Put them right
Yeah.
on up there. Well, Skeeter, I don't know much about Hoover. I don't remember him, and I haven't done the research on him. So, but I'll tell you what, I've never seen a video take off like that one I put up. Well, that first link that you put up there, it's got a bunch of views, 31,000 supporters. That's got so many views, I don't know how to say how many views it was. It's 1 comma over from 1,000. So I don't know if that's a million or not. Well, the only thing I know is Reagan, they was talking about Reaganomics. And I didn't know much about politics. All I knew was work and pay taxes, you know. Okay, 10 million views on that first one. All right, let me look at this second one. See how many views it's got. When I'm using OBS, it takes forever to open a tab. $271,000. But it's got 31,000 supporters also. Red beans and rice are good tonight. Good deal. Now, I'm not crazy about the white rice, but I like the flavored rice. Up here at the Chinese restaurant, they have white rice too, but they got the flavored rice. I love it. They got these little square fried taters, and I'll get me a bowl and put them potatoes in the bottom and put that rice on top of it. Then that way, when you go to spoon it out there, it just kind of all goes together. It's great. I don't know if that's right or not. It probably is, Brian.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Sandra, I love them.
Ah, this fire feels good. I wish I could put the camera back far enough or have a wider angle lens so I could get everything on in here, but I can't. Unless I put the phone on.
Well, I can see you now. I just can't see the top of your head.
Yeah, I know. And if I put the top of my head on, then you can't see the fire. And I think the fire is better looking than me.
Well, at least it's not smoking so bad now.
Now, what I can do, let's try this here. Let's just see what happens.
It was fine.
No, we ain't changing anything here at this point. Just a second.
Cut the bottom of the chair off.
I wish well, I mean that would be nice in a way, but the reality of it is then I wouldn't be able to get out of the chair.
I understand. So it's coming up on 6 o'clock and it's getting dark.
Yep. Just a second here. Well, I got to do something else on this computer first. That's right. I'm always messing with stuff till it's screwed up. I had already done this part earlier, but apparently I hadn't. Okay.
Where'd you go?
I'm right here. Just a second. Just bear with me.
Okay. All right.
I still hear Master Boss.
I was getting ready to talk about you.
Uh-oh. What's going on here? I got to play with my phone here for a few minutes. I'd love to get this nice fire on your live stream.
Grizz better have his life alert on. At first, when I read that, I thought it said wife alert.
Okay, do you show that I'm trying to enter in down below?
Now, do what?
Is it showing that I'm trying to come in down below?
What are you doing below?
If I've come in, if I got another camera trying to come in.
Oh, not yet. But that's okay. Don't worry with it.
Well, I'm just trying to, I'll use audio on this one and the video on the other.
Okay.
Well, let me do this here.
Okay, Sandra. Take your time. We'll be here.
Oh, that's why I was trying to come in on the wrong one.
Boy, there's a whole mess of storm coming across. Well, I'm not saying that I have totally mastered it, but I'm doing better with going on live stream now. But what I was having trouble with, I wasn't putting that stream key in every time.
This is a 12? Yeah. I'm still trying to figure on out. Maybe if I turn it this way. I got my brother's a Marco Polo right now. Oh, well. I might not be able to do this. You know, it's kind of stupid. I'm not able to open up my emails. Okay, here we go. I get it here.
Brian J. Maybe Saturday. I talked to her this morning. She doesn't know for sure. Oh, there you are, Grizz.
Yeah, I'm just, let's see how that looks here. Okay, that's better. So I'll just mute this camera here.
Now we got two Grizzlies on there. I don't know if the world's ready for two Grizzlies.
Yeah, I don't think they are. I'll deal with that here just in a second here.
Well, don't turn it off.
No, we're not turning it off. We'll just do that there. And then you might,
She probably is. She's probably glad to get away from me.
now you might want to just drop me down below and then back up again. My icon deal, just put it side by side. I don't know. That's up to you. Let me rotate this here.
Like that?
Yeah, something like that. That's good. Okay, now I can get this here a little bit better. There we go. Yeah, I mean, I can't, there's no wide angle on StreamYard or anything else like that. You can't do much with the camera.
Yeah, Waterbug, he was joking. He says she might find her a man with more money and more energy. I said, well, for God's sakes, bring him home with you. I can spend his money.
You should have told him, I don't mind being Mormon.
No shit. Come and help with the bills.
Heck yeah. Well, I kind of took it easy today. I did some wood splitting. I could, believe it or not, I could have tugged the rope on my hydraulic wood splitter right here. I just couldn't pull so I had to use an axe to split the wood, which means I didn't get a lot done, but off and on, I split a couple chunks, set down. I got enough for 2 more days. Maybe tomorrow morning I'll be able to tug the rope and get this thing going better.
Wow, you burn a lot of wood, don't you?
Yeah, we do. I mean, we don't have much insulation in the place, and we like to keep it nice and warm in there. We ain't got much comfort, but heat is one of them that we live by.
You would probably freeze to death in my house.
Probably not. Actually, you know what? 68. Well, it all depends on the temperatures outside and if I'm going outside. 68 to 72 is nice to me if I'm not going outside. If I'm going outside quite a bit, I want it up to closer to 80, But if I'm just in the house all day, 68 to 72 is good with me.
Yeah, Brian. You will get a cast iron skillet.
Yeah, my wife says she wouldn't mind being Mormon if I would be second husband instead of first husband. Ooh, the fire's getting hot on my leg.
So, no, I couldn't handle the 80 degrees in the house. I think Rosanna likes it about 68. Mr. Beast.
That's what I grew up with as a My parents always said keep it at 68. That's what they always set the thermostat at. But
My mom would keep the house like 82 degrees.
I was always like, I come home all soaking wet and cold from working in the cold winter rain here in Oregon. I was always like, I want that house nice and warm, and that's kind of carried on with me since I'm retired or disabled or whatever you want to call it. And my wife, she likes it warm too. She would get up earlier in the morning, but she like has, and sometimes, quite often she gets up in the morning and gets the fire going, and other times it's me. We kind of take turns, not this is your day. We kind of take turns on that part though. '63 degrees. 63 degrees there, Brian, is what you keep your house at, and you can't take the Idaho cold. Dang, he is a Californian. So when does Miss Pam come back?
There's Robert.
Hey guys,
Robert,
What did you say,
I was
Chris?
asking when Pam comes back.
Hopefully Saturday.
With a rich side chick. Yeah, but it hasn't been minus 25 in Idaho. And by the way, I think the two of you would get along really well. I mean, he drinks that California water, and you can't take the cold. But I mean, you both got this California blood some way, somehow in you.
there ain't no Californian in me, Grizz.
Or you're drinking that California poo-poo water.
So
I'm funning with you, Robert.
Robert, how
I
are
know.
you doing now that you're on the panel?
No, not too bad. Got done with dinner. Almost to the end of the work week.
Rosanna. You had to put pants on when it was 67. 68 degrees is fine, but 67 you had to put pants on, huh, Kim?
I don't know.
Pants at 67.
I don't know what temperature was in her house, but I was about to freeze to death.
You said it was 67. But you know what, Kim? Quite honestly, the difference is the climate that we're in.
September 14th,
What I'm talking
Rosanna.
about. I like it up higher here because of the climate that we're in. You do want it warmer in here. We're not from where you're at.
Well, I think it was colder than that. It felt colder anyhow. But the thing of it is, I got it 68. Well, it says, I don't know what it is right here. I got the thermostat set at 68. And
Well,
this thermostat or thermometer here says 72. But I have long pants on.
it was summertime though, and you just left here, and it was nice weather. And then it was like in the 70s and stuff like that. It was nice weather when you was here. Then you get to her house, and her house is down 8 degrees colder, and you're like, "Whoa, this is too cold." You know, during the if I could afford air conditioning during the summer months, I'd keep my house right around 65 if I could afford it. I mean, summer months I want my house nice and cold. Winter months I want it nice and warm, toasty warm, like 80 plus.
Yeah, we don't have air conditioning either. But there's times where in the summer, well, wait, I bought one of them little AC units last year that goes in the window,
Yeah.
and we use that, but it's only for maybe a month we might have to use it.
Well, Idaho does get hot, believe it or not. I mean, I know you know it, but I mean, other people don't. I mean, I know that when my brother Chuck got married in the early '70s, and that was a long time ago. I was living in Texas at the time with my brother. I had been going to school. A long story on that part. We won't get into that detail, but I was a bad boy in California. They said I had to leave, but I went to Texas, and then we traveled from Texas. My brother was going to college back there. We went from Texas on up to Idaho, where my brother married his wife, who was from Caldwell. But they got married in Caldwell. But it was in like late July, early August when they got married. I don't remember the exact date. It was freaking hot. It was hotter than I'd ever seen in Texas, and it was humid. And I tell you what,
Yeah.
there was three of us there at my brother's wedding. They were standing up at the pulpit. You know, I mean, there was three of my other brothers standing on up there, and we all dropped from the heat. We cannot take the heat that was there in Idaho. I mean, it was bad. But the worst part of it was okay. My brother's wife or my sister-in-law, her husband or her dad rather, was the preacher that was performing the marriage. Okay, and he was also paying for the wedding, and he had decided that, well, hey, being that I got to pay for this, I want to take full advantage of it. So that was the longest ceremony I've ever heard of. That's why we dropped from the heat, you know, because that church was not air conditioned, and he was up there giving a big long deal for like 45 minutes.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah, it was a long ceremony, but he figured, hey, he's paying for it.
I like them ceremonies. Hey, you want her? You got her. There you go.
That's my type of deal, Kim. Yeah, where I live, I mean, we might reach like 98. We might be lucky to see 100, but it's usually 95, 98 in the heat for like a month in the summertime. But for the most time, it's under that. But where I grew up down in Meridian and Nampa, shit, there's times where for a month it'd be over 100 degrees every day.
Yeah, and Napa's not very far from Caldwell.
No, no, they butt up to each other.
Yeah. Yeah, now my other I have another brother that lives there in Nampa.
Now, when I was at Hoover Dam, it was 101 outside, and it didn't feel that bad to me.
But that's dry heat there.
Dry heat, yeah. But now, it was nice down in the dam, though.
Yeah,
I bet.
now when it started getting, I used to enjoy the '90s, and even the low hundreds. I used to be able to enjoy that, but my biggest deal is with my breathing. I can't breathe in the really hot weather, especially when it gets humid. It really makes it hard for me to breathe.
Yeah, I don't like that hot weather. Growing up in it didn't bother me, but I can't do it anymore.
Age does do it. So,
Ryan says he's hottest he's seen it was 122 in Arizona. The hottest I've seen it was in Redding, and it was 118, almost 120.
Oh my, that's too hot.
Yeah, that's hot. It'd only be those temperatures in Redding every summer for about 5 to 10 days.
And what's nice about where I live up in the mountains, it cools off at night. where I grew up down in, Boise, Meridian, Nampa, Caldwell, it'll only cool down to maybe, if you're lucky, 80, 85 degrees at night.
Yeah.
It's hot all the time down there. Mountain Home gets really hot too.
One time I was delivering shingles to this guy's house and he was putting them in his garage. That's before we had any way to unload it. And I was up on the truck and I'd stack them down on the truck bed. And I said, now let me get ahead of you and then I'll get down and help you. And he said, is it hot up there? I said, well, yeah, but we got a job. He went and got a thermometer and I laid it up on the shingles. Now, I don't know what the temperature was, but the sun, that thermometer read 125 degrees.
Mm.
Now, I don't think it was that hot, but when you're looking at the temperature and then you're up on the roof, and Grizz will know what I'm talking about, it's a whole different ball game.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Well, that's why what you were talking about there. That's why they read the temperature in the shade. Because it gets a whole lot hotter in the sun, and when you're on a roof, it's usually a whole lot hotter. You can't when it gets those temperatures, you can't roof.
Thanks, Stray, for pointing that out. He says I've got 14 watching and 14 thumbs up.
Awesome.
That's cool.
So Brian used to live in, well, it's not Reading, it's Reading. It's 2 D's, no way. So you used to live there, huh? That's where I kind of grew up at. We moved there when I was a little over, about a year old when we moved to Reading. And my parents died there at the old, well, we always called that the old homestead.
I bet it was rough roofing in Florida.
I did some roofing down in Louisiana, and that was rough too.
Oh man, when I went to New Orleans down there. That humid heat is something else. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but you know where they have the worst humidity at? I mean, by far, no holds barred. Missouri. It's not actually
Misery.
the state of Missouri is not actually pronounced Missouri. Everybody thinks it's pronounced Missouri. The actual pronunciation for Missouri is actually misery because of the humidity that they have.
Yep.
It's literally the state of misery.
Well, see, we're not too far from there.
You wash your clothes, throw them in the dryer, and they will come out wetter than they were when they got washed.
Oh, Grizz.
You can take I swear to God, you go in there, you take a shower, you grab a towel to dry off with, and you're wetter when you're done drying off than you were before you started drying off. Sad the state of misery is.
See, we're not too far from Missouri, so we more or less have about the same weather.
No, I can't handle that humidity there.
In the summertime here, if it's 100 degrees, it's hot.
Yeah.
And I mean, it feels hot to me. But like I said, down there at Hoover Dam, and when I made the video, I showed they had a thermometer hanging. It said 101. It probably felt like it was 90 to me.
But the humidity in your area is horrible. I mean, it's unbearable. It's why property is so cheap in the state of Missouri. I gotta step off camera for a minute.
And then when we stayed in, I'm not going to say it right, Astula, Oregon.
Astoria?
There you go. Thank you. When we stayed at that hotel, they didn't even have an air conditioner there.
Yeah,
Well,
sometimes it's hard to find a joint with an air conditioned room. I
Janet,
can't deal without that.
And I questioned her about it. She said, "No, we don't because we're on the coast." Okay. I said, "Well, it'd still get hot though, wouldn't it?"
hear you.
No, not that bad.
See, they can see and hear you.
Yeah, can y'all hear me?
Yes,
Yep, we see you, Bug.
We dropping got this live chat over here. The reason I come back on here, you know, that's why y'all was on here, but it's still, we done everything, and the damn thing still ain't let me see chat over there on the screen.
Hey, Waterbug, welcome back.
Hey, drop in got this chat again. I'm messing y'all conversation up.
No, you're doing fine.
So you live comment, live chat, private chat. See, so it could be a Chrome over here somewhere. Hey, I don't see a damn Chrome over there. Oh yeah, right here. Y'all go ahead and keep talking. I'm trying to work on this chat. Huh?
I ain't watched your
What'd you
last
say,
video there that you had.
Oh, okay. Don't worry.
I need to,
We ain't
I
gonna,
need to get
we
on
ain't gonna worry
watching
about
it.
it.
Did he find the chat yet?
Now everything comes up there, but it just damn won't let me. It won't put me over there on it. But when I got off one day, it popped up there on the right, just like y'all said.
It was still there,
I
so
don't
you
know.
got well, you got to know what search engine you're at on any one of those icons that are on the bottom part of your screen, whether it be the red, green, and yellow, or the blue icon or whatever. Put your cursor on each one of those, and see if the chat shows up in a little window. And if it shows up in a little window, then click on that little window. And by the way, it won't. If you click on any of those links up there, it won't kick you out of StreamYard. We'll still be able to hear you and see you.
Right? Hey, Grizz,
Yeah.
you hear me, Kim?
yeah, I hear you. I'm letting you talk.
Well, that's right. I ain't got much to say. I gotta
Well,
get them young boys over here to show me about this shit.
hey, I know what you're saying. Me and
I know
Grizz, we did that OBS. He spent hours. Now it's just like putting on an old hat. It just, I
comes
mean, it
natural,
takes
don't
me
it?
a while, but
Well, and now I ain't doing the OBS much, so I'm going to forget it all. So I'm going to start asking hound Kim and have him direct me back.
I'll do it. I will do it.
Yeah. I don't know, but
Actually, you got all
I guess
the
they'll-
settings. All I do is put the stream key or the StreamYard in there and put the stream key, and I got it.
Mm-hmm.
I'll
And I
make
had
up
it
one.
working I had it working like Cornbread was saying there for a while, where I just used the same stream key. But then all of a sudden I lost that, and one of these days I'll get that back together again. But in the meantime, I gotta change that stream key every single time right now.
Well,
Hey, under at the top it says StreamYard.com 66, all this stuff. I'm on it, but I ain't clicking on it, but I see a thing saying this page not. I ain't clicking on none of that shit, but Robert, go ahead and laugh. You young rascal, you. You gonna have a baby, huh? You and your wife finna have a baby.
Yeah, kid
No,
number
his
2.
wife is. He doesn't know who the daddy is yet.
Hell, it might be twins.
You never know.
Oh, it's
Maybe
not twins. We figured that
Steve
one
went up to Idaho. Maybe I've been to Idaho.
You don't.
Maybe Brian's been up to Idaho. You just never know.
You
None
don't.
of us are out of reach.
Hey, you don't know if it ain't gonna be twins. Mitzi thought she would have one. All that time she thought she would have one baby. One baby. I'll be damned if we didn't have two. Now
Nope,
tell me
kidding.
about that.
You know what that means? You know what that means? If he has twins, he could have a little Steve and a little Grizz.
There you go.
Oh my goodness, Robert, you are in trouble. And by the way, folks, I am not saying any of this here to slander or put down or make his wife look bad any way, shape.
Yeah,
or
you are, Chris.
Let's clarify that I don't know her, but from what little I do know of her, I got a lot of respect for her because she's very to Robert. So I just want to clarify that.
Thank you, Roseanne. I really wasn't gonna come back, but I got to take it with this computer. It's about to
Well-
look like them butt.
Robert, I don't know if it's going to be a boy or a girl. Just hope it's going to be healthy.
There you go.
Me too.
That's
Don't-
it right there.
And you already have a child now? Robert,
Yeah, I've got a 4-year-old boy.
okay.
I'm sorry. He doesn't take after you, does he?
Oh, he does. Unfortunately.
I get to tell your wife that I'm really sorry.
Them doctors ain't always right though on that sex, and them man, sometimes ain't right on how many babies you got.
I hope it's only one.
You might have two mean girls. Might have two good girls. Rob said, "Oh shit."
No,
Well, as long as they're healthy, it doesn't matter.
that's right.
all that matters.
There you go.
That's right.
As long as they have 11 fingers and 9 toes, it's all good.
Man,
Yeah, damn. That one boy, he got 18. He got a girl pregnant out there in town. That one of them twins of ours. But it was Carson. He that was Carson. He was 18 when they had him. I got on his ad, but anyway, it turned out to be all right. Carson turned out to be pretty good. I said, every week you get your check, you'll think about that first piece you got, boy. You know, he don't ever want to say nothing about that no more.
One.
Oh, Lord have mercy. What time you got to go to work in the morning, Robert? Are you off tomorrow?
I go to work at 7.
7.
So, Robert, when you're working on them dryers, when you first started on out, did anybody ever stuck you in one of those dryers and turn them on?
No, I don't think I'd be here if that happened. It'd be one heck of a ride, that's for sure.
It sure would be.
I believe, Glenn, I believe what I've done wrong. I didn't hit on that live stream. Stream yard. It was in the square, and I remember you saying you got to tap on that. I don't think that's what I messed up at.
Well, hey Kim, if Waterbug is still on here when you decide to end the live stream, and I'm not in any rush to end the live stream at all, but if Waterbug is still on here when you're ready to end the live stream, would you mind? Would you mind if me and Waterbug off the live stream? You just ended, but me and Waterbug can chat, and I could do it. I tried to do a screen share and try to, and he can question me more in depth on bringing up the chat and stuff.
Okay. But you can do it now if you want.
Yeah, but there's other people in chat here. They don't want to be bored with that type of stuff right now.
Okay.
But maybe we can work on that a little bit, after the live stream, Waterbug.
Well, I'm gonna get it down sooner or later, but it's gonna just take me a damn while.
Well, the thing of it is, when you got your chat popped out,
Yeah.
anytime you click on the page,
Yeah.
your chat's gonna go away every time.
Hey, I'm going to do a screen share here. This might help him make it a lot easier for him. Okay, I'm going to do a screen share. I'm going to show him something here.
Okay. When I see it, I'll click on. Okay, here it is. Okay, now I want to make that big.
Okay, I just a second here. Okay, Waterbug, I'm going to show you something here. Never mind what's on the screen right now. You see my chat up here right now.
Yeah.
Just right now. Well, we want to concentrate. Don't worry about your chat. Let's say your chat window is already open. But right up here in the top, very top right-hand corner, you see this red box with the white X in it?
Yeah, I see it on your screen. Yeah.
Okay. Now over here, right beside it, there's another little double box, a little tiny box on it. And if you click that, and it will size the window down. Now it might size it down. It doesn't matter what size it sizes it on down. You can stretch it on out. Now, you see where my cursor is?
On the right corner, the left corner.
Yeah, on my cursor. I'm going to slowly put my cursor on here, and I'm going to resize this box. This is whether you're in YouTube or live stream or StreamYard. You can resize this box. Okay, I'm going to resize this box here. This is my StreamYard box. You can see my screen share. You can see here down below down here. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm not going to click on any of these tabs up here. What I'm going to do is on this blank spot right up here, I want to double click on that. I want to drag that on over here. Okay. Now typically this tab box, when you open it up, it's going to be over here on this side.
Yeah.
Typically. So if you when you go to do this, if you typically shrink this window here on down to where it's not full screen, you size it on down before you come on in. You'll see the chat box behind, and maybe that will help you to get there. So Actually, matter of fact, right now, in the chat window that you're looking at right now, if you click this box here, this is minimize or maximize it. If I click it again, it's going to go full screen. It covers the whole screen. But if I click it again, the same box again, it's going to shrink it on down. When it shrinks it on down, I can resize that window. I can resize it this way. I can resize it up and down. Okay? But I can resize that window. So maybe you can try clicking this box right here in the top right-hand corner by the red X. By this red box here, if you click on that, you might be able to resize the window, and then you might be able to see the chat.
But see, I ain't got no StreamYard over there where you got your net. Mine's on the left side.
Well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter which side it's on. Once you size this on down, you can take your finger and you click double left click on your mouse, and then you drag this screen on over. You can drag it one way or the other, and then it should show your live chat then. Because your live chat I know your live chat has not been minimized. So if you can shrink if you can shrink your StreamYard page down like I've done here, if you can shrink it on down, then you'll be able to see the live chat, and especially if you slide it back and forth, where you can see it.
I think we lost him.
Oh, okay.
Waterbug, did you click the red X?
Yeah, he did.
I don't know. I got to looking and I thought, whoops, we don't have no water bug.
Uh-oh.
It
Yep,
can get
so-
confusing pretty easily.
Yeah,
Well, we'll just keep on working with him here and there, and he'll slowly get it done. It took me a number of these things. It took a lot of sinking in for it to hit home with me. Some of us are slow learners like me. It took. I didn't just get this overnight.
if we could be there and show him, he'd pick it right up.
Yeah.
Yep.
Person is so much easier. Oh, I got to check it out, Sandra. Hey, Sandra, I'm going to check out this video later, but I'm going to tell you up front right now, you have my full permission to run it. I'm making it public right now if you wish. Whatever you want to make it public, I ain't worried about anything you do with my video. So Sandra, you have my full permission. Music, whatever you got to do, you have my full permission. Run it, Sandra, run it, and I'm going to check it on out.
There's water bug.
Welcome back, Waterbug.
Hey, I see what you're talking about. Now I need to hit on that round thing. It's showing live stream yard dog. This tab is used for your camera or your microphone. So I got that, but shit, I don't see the other shit. This shit will make a grown man damn cuss, and I am not clicking on no more shit.
Oh, that's funny, Waterbug.
I gotta get some more liquor before I get to clicking. I ain't nothing. I ain't never
I need to highlight. I'm sorry,
That's
water
funny.
bug. That was funny right there.
If
I
I
don't care who you are.
I keep listening to damn things, I'll be clicking every damn button on this bitch, and they'll come and get me.
God.
What about where you go? I damn, I know where I go. I listened to Grizz. I thought I'd come for something.
Well,
Sandra, I don't know if you can offend Grizz.
well,
Oh, I can be offended, but not on YouTube or not on the internet.
well, Waterbug, to your defense, what Grizz was doing, sliding them pages back and forth, I kind of knew what he was doing, but it was confusing me.
I
And you
was
already
probably,
know how to do it.
I was probably going too fast for it. I mean,
Yeah.
what about if you were sitting in front of the kids in front of the same computer? It's a whole different deal. If we were sitting side by side, you'd be like, I could add a V8. You know, I mean, it's common sense to you. But it's hard to do it here. You know, you're on that side of the screen, I'm on this side of the screen, and sometimes I get to go too fast.
Yeah. But oh yeah. But see, when I fell out just then, that damn thing popped up. But y'all wasn't on. Y'all went off, but the damn chat was up there.
Well, that's because you
See, that's what I'm
that
saying.
red box up there, and that red box up there in the top right doesn't close down the chat. The chat is a separate window. That chat window is still there. You open it up, you're just covering the chat. That chat box is still buried underneath.
Now I click.
See, every time you click on anything, like when I bring people up, that chat goes behind. It covers it up.
Yep. So then you
So
gotta
every
pop.
time I click on it, I gotta go down here and find it and click back up.
Yeah, you gotta bring it back to the front. It's behind the automobile right now, and you want it in front of the automobile. You know, it's in your rearview mirror, but you ain't got a rearview mirror right now. So you got to bring up your
Shit, I
rearview
ain't
mirror
gonna-
so you can see it.
I don't think I'll be doing all this shit now. I'll be clicked on.
Waterbug,
Nah. Go
I
ahead, Kim.
think that you're doing a fine, outstanding job.
Say it
You
again.
hear
We'll
me?
get there, Waterbug.
Behind.
We'll get there. Yeah, there yet. Rome wasn't built in a day.
No.
And some of us are just hands-on learners, and that's kind of like where I'm at.
Go ahead.
I'm literally
Yeah.
a hands-on learner.
Now what you say? No, I ain't gonna worry about it today. Shit.
Nah, we'll deal with it some more later. I mean, you made one
Yeah,
step
take a
progress
little while.
going down to the
I got
background.
Yeah. See my page and all's over there. Hell, it's ready to go, but I just can't see nobody chat. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you know what would really help is Waterbug is for me to teach you how to do your screen share on your computer, so I can see what you're seeing, and then I can direct you from there. But we'll do that another day.
You can now, Sandra. I'm sorry about that. Sandra, you can now.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to be watching. I didn't know you had another channel, Sandra. I don't, at least I don't. Maybe I'm sub to it. Post the link, and I want to check it on out.
Yeah,
No,
go
man.
ahead and post the link now.
Yeah, so I'll try to her other this channel here, but I ain't got the other channel.
Neither do I.
I
know she had
I just ain't seen nothing from her other channel for a long time.
There you go. Okay, now is this your other channel? Or the one okay, there it is. What's this one, Stray?
Is that the video, Stray? Sandra's video?
I'm trying to get it opened up here. Oh, it's Grizzlies falling.
Let me see what it is here. Okay, yeah, that's Sandra's other channel, and I am subscribed to it.
Yeah, I'm subscribed.
I am now.
Yeah, I'm going to watch this later. I don't. She added music to it, so I got to watch it. But I'll watch it later.
Well, heck, I've got it. Okay, I'll get this open back up. All right.
Thank you, Stray. Wow,
Yeah,
Stray,
appreciate it.
If that boy has her bell rung, man, he got that video right up.
Yeah, he did.
Why didn't it come through? Darn it. Here we go.
By the way, that was taken, Kim. Keep this in mind. That video is taken from a live stream. And in the live stream, there was like 8 or 10 people. It was a small group of people on there. And nobody even seen it in the live stream. I had to tell them about it. And then they backed up. They was able to see it. But anyway, I went down and I shrunk down that was on the Grid 270 live channel of mine. And I shrunk it down to just that portion. So the live stream doesn't even show the whole the 2-3 hours that the live stream was there. Yeah, I shrunk it down to that like minute and a half, something like that. So keep that in mind, folks. If something really is interesting happens on your live stream, you can shrink it on down and use a video that gets attention. Oh man!
Oh my God!
You make me curious now, Sandra.
Me too.
I'm going to wait till. No, I'm not. It's a short video. I'm going to watch it right now. I'll be right back, folks.
That's one advantages of having earphones. Yep, you did good, Sandra. Yeah, come on. There we go.
Voices.
You're welcome, Sandra. You know, Sandra, you could come up here if you'd like.
I love it, Sandra. I love it. That was good. But don't make it hurts. Yeah, chicken Sandra. Yeah, I love the music you added to it, Sandra. That was good.
And then when you fell, it was different. Well, we got an echo going now.
I'm not getting an echo here.
Well, for some reason. There we go. Copy. Carolina Small. Oh, there's water bug. Did you kick yourself off again?
Yeah.
Don't blame me this time.
Yeah, I got to blame you. I tried another damn button. I'm done on that for the night.
Hey, listen to Kim when he says, don't touch the red button. When he says that, Kim knows what he's talking about.
Yeah,
I,
and don't click on them damn ads.
Yeah, don't click on them ads either.
no, I don't click on those damn ads.
Hey, when you're on my channel, it's okay to click on them ads. I promote that. Click on all them ads on my channel.
Yeah, but don't click on your own.
No, I
But
don't
seriously, Waterbug, when you do get monetized, this is on the serious note. Kim's going to back this on up. If you're watching your own video, you can let the ads play on through, and you will make money for you watching them ads. But if you're watching those ads from your channel, don't click on the ads, because YouTube will punish you if you click on that ad.
Yeah, they'll slap your fingers real quick.
Yeah, with a ruler.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Because when somebody clicks on the ad, if somebody on this live stream here, somebody's watching the live stream and an ad pops on up, and then they click on that advertisement and go to their website. Kim makes money for that, okay?
Oh,
But
I
if
see.
he's watching it from his own self, and it's just, hey, I want to make myself a few extra pennies here. I'm going to click on the ad. YouTube knows that it's him clicking on his own channel on his own advertisement. They know that. And they say, no, you can't do that.
Yeah, I see.
No, they don't do that. They just automatically put you in jail for 90 days.
So that's their way of saying, no, you can't do that.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, he got a 90-day suspension or whatever you want to call it. But
Yeah, I wasn't monetized for 90 days.
yeah.
It didn't seem like it was that
Wow.
long.
All because of clicking on an ad. Oh
All
man.
because
I
he clicked on an ad on his own channel.
I
You-
clicked on a
You
bunch
do it
of,
on somebody else's channel, but you don't do it on your own
No.
channel.
I clicked a
see.
bunch of them.
By the way, I even tell my wife and my daughter, because we run off of the same internet tower here, I even tell my wife and daughter, don't click on the ads. Go ahead and let the ads play on through, but I even tell my wife and daughter, don't click on the ads. Maybe I could get away with it if they did, But to me, it's not that important for the few pennies that I would get. Why would I want to risk it?
Yeah. There it goes again.
There he goes again.
I thought he wasn't gonna click on that shit no more.
Did he fall down again?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he gone.
Oh God damn. Now that's funny right there.
Yeah, kiss my ass.
Oh. Okay.
You know what? If I, you know, here's the bet I would like to put on out that I can't afford to get in on. But I would love to have a bet on out there is when Fat Boy or when Stray is going to get monetized. I would love to see him get monetized and for him to do his humor videos and stuff. I think he can get her done.
Yeah, contact compound. Yeah. Yeah, they just took my monetization away for 90 days. I could still do live streams and everything, videos.
Yeah.
I just couldn't make any money.
You know, that's one thing that you should have checked on into that one video that they got over 60,000 views or whatever. You should have gone in before they took that video on down. You should have checked out the title, the tags, you know, through TubeBuddy, what tags that they were using, everything that they did to get those views. And then you should have copied that and put it on your video. It's all hindsight, though.
Well, they wasn't monetized.
It doesn't matter whether they was monetized. They got over 60,000 views on that video. They got a lot of views on it. So you want to use what it was that attracted their what it was that YouTube was pushing them. You wanted to use that same information to put it on your channel so YouTube would push your video.
Okay, it was just the name of the title.
But what about tags or something? They had to have something more to it.
I don't know, Grizz. I just didn't want them to copy my.
Oh no, I totally agree on that part.
I just didn't want them to copy my work.
Yeah.
And that's just like this video that I just put on my channel. I asked them if I could put it up, and they said no. We want it to stay on our channel, but if you want to share the link, you are more than welcome to do that. That's okay.
Yeah, I've done a few channels on that where I asked them and they said no. So I went and re-edited it and I only showed portions of the video. And then I still promoted their channel, knowing that I was creating a violation doing that, you know, knowing that they could take my channel on down. But I wasn't doing it for me. I was trying people to give a reason for people to click on that link.
Yep. But anyhow, they told me, and I thought the way I did it worked pretty good for them and me both.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But I could not believe of how many ads and subs that they come up with in 6 days.
Couple of damn.
All I know about getting paid on being monetized is if I make 10 cents this month, or if I make $10 this month. That's either way more money than I had before.
This, they always put your money in the piggy bank on the 11th. And I got $34 this month. And then if you get $100 on the 22nd, they put it in your bank account.
I think I made like $80 this last month, 70, $80 this last month.
Yeah,
And
but see,
I'm seriously thinking I'm about at that point where instead of letting it build up in the account, I'm about ready to let it just, for them to, get. I want to get to the point where it's got to be at least $100. When it gets to the point where I'm making over $100 a month, then I want it transferred right into my account every month.
okay. But anyhow, when you said it was $80, I was trying to tell you, but they like you, Grizz. They don't like me.
No, that's not true. Kim, the only difference between you and me on our channel, seriously, the only difference between our two channels is I found something that people want to view that is searchable. I found a word that was not capitalized on at the time. I was put in that word initially. I was in the top when somebody would type that keyword search in, I was in the top 7 list on it. And in that top 7, I had 3 videos in the top 7. I've been slacking. I'm only in the top 27 now. And I only have 2 videos in the top 27 now. Okay. So I really slack on it. But the Harbor Freight Sawmill, that phrase right there, that search term right there, it has me right now currently in the top 27. In Google and YouTube search, I'm in the top 27. And there, I started out in the top like 7, and now I've dropped down to the top 27 because I ain't done much with it. Okay, but I found something with it. I found a phrase, a word, and I was lucky enough that at the time there was not very many people making Harbor Freight Sawmills. That was a luck of the draw for me. But that's what I'm trying to tell you, is I had the luck of the draw there, but you know what? You just got to find that searchable word that Google will put you up front, that they'll start working up towards the top. And then once you find that word, you got to work it. You got to keep on working. You got to keep on posting videos about that same type of deal. I keep on using that same key search. That's what it's all really about on that part of it. Outside of that, who gives a rat's ass?
Okay, Sandra, you said the 21st. Is that when you get your money that's over 100, or they put it in your piggy bank? I'm sure everybody's different. Because I'm just telling you what it does for me. On the 11th, it goes in the piggy bank. Then on the 21st or 22nd, if it's over 100, then they put it in my bank account.
My glass is empty. I'll be right back.
Well, I think I'm gonna jump off of here
Okay, Robert,
for this evening.
I'm about
I'll
ready.
see you later. Thanks for having me up.
You bet. Anytime. I've got you in on the
All right.
list. I send
Yeah.
8 emails out at the time.
Sounds good. Later.
That's the way it works. Yep. After I get $100, Sandra, and it's like 21st, 22nd, then they'll put it in my bank account, automatic draw or direct deposit.
Oh my, that fire took off.
Yeah, it's popping and cracking.
Oh yeah. Let's see here if I can there we go. Oh,
Sandra,
this wood that I put has a lot of pitch in it.
it's your Gmail account.
What's that?
I'm telling Sandra, I sent her an email to her Gmail account if she'd like to come up. If I got the right email.
Just a second, I'm gonna take a phone call here. What's up, Dave? You there, Dave?
David, not here, man.
I can't hear him. I got him on speakerphone and well, Dave, hey, I'm in the live stream, Dave, if you can hear me. I don't know if you can hear me. I'm in the live stream. Come on up if you want. Bye.
Okay, good deal. All right.
I don't know.
Yes, you can take a rain check.
I haven't had her, Deanne. Don't worry. Don't go there.
I lost chat. There it is.
Don't go there. As I said.
Yeah, Sandra, I'd be glad to have you up some other time.
What is my camera saying? Oh. Yeah, nothing.
I'm kind of
Sandra, you can't take a rain check. You got to come up tonight or never. I'm laying down the law.
she's getting ready to go to bed.
Yeah.
I'm about ready myself, but I'm kind of taking advantage of it while Pam's gone because I get this. Well, you talk nicer to them people than you do me. Holy shit.
My wife says the same thing.
That's okay, Sandra. Not a problem.
You know what my response to my wife always is when she says that to me? I say, yeah, but I'm married to you. I'm not married to them.
There you go. I still got my, let me get, I still got my logo that you made for me, Sandra. I thought that was pretty neat of her. But it don't show up very good on their cup. That's probably my fault. Don't click on the ads.
Yes, I'm talking about you, hon. No, actually, I wasn't talking about you. Kim was talking about you. It wasn't me. It was Kim.
She can't hit me on the head now.
I know. That's why I'm blaming it on you.
Yeah, I like it.
She's got the other fire pit going. She's burning bark and other leftover scrap stuff that we have around here.
But no, when I was doing that, Grizz, hell, I didn't know I was doing wrong. And I was doing it to make more money,
Yeah.
just like playing your videos.
That's what YouTube is for, to make more money, huh?
Well, yeah. Oh,
Yep, Sandra designed that cup there. Don't click on the ad. See that underneath?
yeah. Up at the top, it says it's a Kim 5 thing. You wouldn't understand it.
Yep.
You see it, Brian? Yeah, I had it made, but she made the logo. She made all this, and then I went to Teespring. No, let's see. The first one Teespring made, and this one I got it from Cafe Press, I believe. Have a good night, everyone. If you want to take my ranch back, no, you can keep it, Sandra.
Good night, Sandra.
I just don't throw a whole bunch of wrenches out there. You know, I wasn't even thinking about it, you know. You could have had one a long time ago. Well, Grizz, it's 9:15 for me. I'm getting ready to hang this up.
Sounds good to me. I might do a live stream in about 5 or 10 minutes just to chill out for a spell. But
Okay. Well, Brian, I don't know if you could get a metal cup made. You know, I would just Google it and see. I understand. But you know, when you said, well, I can't post a link, oh, well, hell, I can fix that, you know. Okay. Let's see if I can get this shut down. So, bye, Sandra. I'm not going to kick you off yet, Grizz.
Take care. Yeah, I want to. I want to ask you about something after we get offline, off the stream. So.
Okay.